Hey guys, and welcome back to Kisima, your watering well where to be equipped, encouraged, and ignited in God's Word. Welcome back. I think that is more for me than for you, but anyway, the past month that I took a break was amazing. I don't know if there's a word in the vocabulary that explains how awesome it's been. Not that it's been so incredible or so positive that it was like so over the top, but just the good times and the bad times were an awesome experience to have together, and the great times definitely outweighed the bad. But one of the great things that happened is that we moved into a new apartment. My husband and I, and that's where I'm filming from. Before, like, we set up where my filming place is gonna be. The living room has to be it. But yeah, the reason for the break, of course, was I was getting married. I am married. We had an awesome, beautiful, incredible wedding. But yeah, just taking the break. I'm Kenyan, so I had some family members traveling from Kenya. My sisters live in different countries, so everyone was coming in to celebrate us, and the time was not enough. So Derek and I, my husband, went on a honeymoon just a couple of days after the wedding. So anyone who was staying longer than the wedding, we were not going to see them. So just I took time off so I can be able to enjoy time with them, just really dive into last minute preparations around our wedding, because I think my last video was a week or two before the wedding. So we were like down to the wire. But also it was nice to have a break, not just to enjoy people, enjoy the process I was in, but just to get even more clarity. I feel like just in review and in assessing myself, I just came out of the doors gun blazing and like gung-ho around faith and mental health, and it just didn't give room for Kisima to seem as versatile as it's meant to be in terms of the topics it expresses, how we equip, ignite, and encourage in God's Word. So just having time to pray about that, like have some vision and goal setting time before coming back, has been so good and so encouraging, and it opened my eyes to kind of see clearer on what direction I'm going. But one thing that also was true about that is if I hadn't even started at all, like this progress wouldn't be able to be made. So I talked about, I think in the second or third video, like just start. Like fear is like an indicator that you are on the right path, but also sometimes like clarity in where to turn next doesn't come unless you're actually on the journey. Like you won't reach the place where make a left turn here if you never started. So me just getting that direction is just part of starting, and it's been awesome. Can't wait for y'all to see what's coming down the pike. So just gonna try to have a more inclusive cycle of different topics, different areas we're gonna be addressing around Kisima. So just keep an eye out for that. It's still kind of coming together, but surely in the next few weeks we'll have more clarity around what that's gonna look like too. But yeah, in the last video I talked about like how I wanted my sister to be part of kind of this video, to just share her testimony in being able to even attend the wedding. And yeah, that didn't happen. So we spent so much time enjoying one another, we didn't even get to film it, but you know, I can totally share. So my sister lives in Dubai, and she's been living and working there for a while now, and you know, she's visited over the years so many times, and she's had no issues getting her visa. I was like, this ain't gonna be a problem. Like, girl, you have the invitation, we have the wedding website, we have an invitation letter, all these things. Like, there's no reason why you shouldn't get time off or you shouldn't get the visa, because you've done this so many times before. They know you reside here. There's a history and a record of you never overstaying your visa or anything like that. So I'm like, a bish bosh. So she applies and she gets denied, and we're like, you know what, all right, you know, God is in control, he's got this, like try one more time. And it's like, yo, there's no way you're gonna be denied this time. You're gonna get somebody else, maybe the interviewer that you had, you know, I'm not gonna I'm not gonna assume. But anyway, like, let's just try again. So she tries again, and this time we're like all expecting a yes. My mom, my dad, my other sister, my little sisters, we're all expecting like, man, this is gonna work out. And then she gets another rejection. And I lost it. Like, I was like, all I wanted for my wedding were my sisters. Like, I shared that we have not been together as a family in about 5 years. And this was going to be the first time in 5 years, all 7 of us, we're going to be in the same place at the same time. Like, we've been together in bits and pieces where one person was missing, 2 people were missing, whatever. But we haven't been together in so long. And I was like, God, that's like my one prayer request. Like, I don't care if the venue goes up in flames. Like, I just want my sisters there. And this just felt like it put a seal on that's not going to happen at all. And I have never been so speechless, so upset, so frustrated, so doubtful, so discouraged. Like, well, maybe I have, but I can't remember the last time I was that intensely discouraged. And I was telling my sister, so it's my sister Sheila, she's the one right above me. So Sheila, Caroline, and I had a conversation on Skype together, and Caroline and I were like, we don't know how to encourage her right now because we are like frustrated and upset too. But Sheila was like, you know what? Yeah, you know, I'm just gonna go home to Kenya and apply from there, and you know, I think I have a higher chance of being accepted there. And I was just like, oh, there is a plan after all, because I could not think of a plan whatsoever. So, you know, thanks be to God, after 2 rejections on the 3rd one, she ended up getting a visa, and a long-term one. Like, we were applying for a few months, maybe a year, but she ended up getting like a multi-year visa, which is incredible because now she can come back and forth as she needs to, or like back and forth without issues for a while with the application process. So, oh, what a relief. It was such an awesome event. Like, we keep saying, I can't even begin to wrap my brain around how would the wedding have been if you weren't there. Like, and I'm so grateful for Derek, who was just like, babe, did you pray? Like, do you believe? Like, it's gonna be fine. And of course, like, I was trying to, it would have been okay if she wasn't there, but I mean, just didn't want to imagine that. So I'm just so grateful that ended up working out. So yeah, I think, you know, just going through like the hiccups before the week of the wedding when the flowers started dying. I did my own flowers because I was not paying $6,000 for somebody to handle some products that are gonna die in a couple of days. Like, no. So I paid like $160 basically for all the flowers, the ribbons, the boutonniere stuff, and they were beautiful. I mean, we love them. And then Derek's ring didn't come on time, so we ended up getting married with a ring that's not the real one. And I was like, oh, livid, because we ordered it so much in advance. Like, the company totally let us down, which I actually need to follow up with them about. But yeah, like, besides those things though, but my grandparents were here. It's like the first time they've ever visited us, and us living here for 16 years. My aunts were here. My mom's best friend, who's like my second mama, they've been best friends since high school for 40 years. Like, she was here, and she actually did our cake cutting, which was one of the most significant parts of the wedding, besides Derek's vows, which were phenomenal. And you know, she really like dug into what the significance of the cake is, and oh, I'm gonna have to do that in a separate video. I cannot mix that here. So it was good to have that, but also the wedding was kind of bittersweet because I knew it was the last time I was seeing my family, and before they left. So, you know, I enjoyed it. Like, we were present, we had so much fun. We barely sat down except for like speeches and whatever. Like, we were dancing, mingling, just having a good time. And our family's so awesome in like coordinating traveling stuff, gifts, and all that stuff, making sure he gets home, making everybody else gets home. So it was just so good to be surrounded by so much love, so much grace. Like, that's the one thing that I've been most overwhelmed by, like this gratitude that we're not even promised these things in life, and I got to enjoy that, and I got to I continue to get to live with this person who is beyond my wildest dream or prayer, and vice versa. And I get to do this daily with him, and got to do that with my family and friends present, his family and friends present. Got to be like joining the two families together. I have an amazing in-law family, like couldn't have prayed for better. They're amazing. So just all these things have been so overwhelming me with gratitude, and just even having this blog and the support that I've been receiving from friends and strangers has been mind-blowing. You know, it's almost like that concept of if you build it, they will come. I don't remember what that baseball movie was, but yeah, you build it and people come, and you know, God affirms like the message that is within you, there's an audience for it, and that audience will track it down somehow. They will reach it. So thank you all for the support, for the encouragement, sometimes even for the chastisement, the challenging, like my wisdom circle that I talked about before. Like, they know how to keep me in check. Like, yo, what's the next video? You said the first week of October, and the first week of October passed, and I'm like, it did, didn't it? Yeah. So settling in, of course, to this new apartment, new rhythm, just feeling finally balanced, or like not balanced, but starting to reach a new level of normalcy. That is the one thing I have missed since March. So Derek proposed in March. Quick proposals and marriages, y'all. Listen, this abstinence business is hard. So you know, between March and September, it was just like bang, 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 new job. Oh, you know, crisis at work, and then engagement, and then like wedding planning, coordinating visas, coordinating people's accommodations, coordinating transportation, like coordinating with the venue, like the wedding planning itself, like trying to support other friends who are getting married, anniversaries, new babies, like all these things that were just going on all at the same time. That just kind of like, just felt consistently on edge. It feels nice to finally be like, whoo, like I come straight home from work. I don't have to go look for a dress, or, you know, pick this, make a decision on this, go shopping to look for this. I don't have to go have family meetings about this, venue meetings about this. I don't have to like try to meet with my bridal party and coordinate blah, blah, blah. It's great to just have my time back, have my babe back. Have our home, like as we're settling in, unpacking, as it's just like coming into itself. It's been really nice, but most importantly, I'm still looking forward to just jumping back into the groove with Kasima, and just kind of the next cycle of things as we continue addressing faith and mental health, continue to address like you know, God's words through like Bible studies, continue to address it through like lifestyle stuff, and how to implement these concepts we talk about in the day-to-day, and around like, you know, relationships, not just intimate relationships. I mean, I've talked about how I am a part of She's Set Apart, which is a blog specifically for a singles kind of living their fullness, or maximizing their singleness in every way, and in godliness. So not forgetting that that's a part of who I am, and now as I'm going into marriage, but also as I'm a sister, I'm now a wife, I'm a godmother, I am a sister-in-law, I'm a daughter-in-law, I'm a daughter, I am a granddaughter, I am a niece, I am a cousin, I am a counselor, you know, I am a student, I am a friend. All these different roles that we balance, all these different relationships that we have, like navigating all those. So keep an eye out for that. I can't wait. I'm super excited about it. I hope you are too. But until the next video, I'm gonna try and like be a real vlogger. We did some filming around like our honeymoon and whatnot, so keep an eye out for that. I'm not that good at chop and screw it and like putting a vlog together, but I have been studying just for y'all, so keep an eye out for that. So you're gonna hear more about my honeymoon, about just kind of what that experience was like in and of itself, and like I said, the cake cutting experience, and kind of what wisdom and nuggets my mom's best friend, aka my second mama, aka Grandma Maggie, she dropped on us. So until the next video, later lovelies, bye.